Thanks for joining us. Time to get ready for NBA action on 2K Sports. The all-important Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It'll be the Toronto Raptors facing off against the New York Knicks. On tap, next.
We've got an electric crowd in the showdown arena here in New York City. We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. Thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr to bring you all the action. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from the defensive-minded Doug Christie in this one?
Yeah, defensively, he forces a ton of turnovers. He's great at anticipating where the ball is, where it's going, and what his man's going to do with it.
Another thing about him is how quick he is to react when he's defending near the hoop. A lot of his blocks, so to speak, come at waist level because he pokes the ball away as his man is on the way up.
Take a look at New York. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
Well, there's some pressure here, though, Kevin, because you're at home, you're up 3-2. This is the time to do it. You do not want to go back out onto the road for Game 7.
You know, part of me agrees with that, Steve. Actually, a lot of me agrees with that. Even though it isn't technically a do-or-die situation, they should be treating it like it is. I mean, because going on the road for Game 7 is not a friendly scenario, and that would be a very tough building to win a deciding game in.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Houston, the pass to Ward. To the middle. Here's Ewing. Toronto grabs the miss. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
Here's Sprewell. Hits the three-point bomb.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. As they sit on the brink of elimination, I asked him if he sensed any nerves in the locker room. He assured me that no matter what the situation, he's got a group of guys that are up for any challenge. And with a win here, that challenge will become a whole lot easier, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Johnson with it. Now defended by Oakley. Here's Sprewell. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. He's got 5.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Raptors moving the ball around, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And yes, sir, that one drops. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Passes it to Houston. Clock at 6. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. The Raptors have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Dishes to Kobe. Shoots from 14. Reverses. Here's Oakley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Oakley's got his first points in this one.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The pass to Ward. Here's Sprewell. Davis with the block. And here's Kobe. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Uncovered. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Carter's got 5.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. Sprewell, defended by Carter. The shot's good from Houston.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
Christie kicks to Oakley. Pass to Christie. He dishes it to Davis.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Full 24-second shot clock. Feeds to Carter. Carter left side. Pass to Christie. He kicks it to Davis. Kobe. There's the feed to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from 12.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Ward. The putback, and then Ewing with the jam.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, now that's getting the job done on the boards.
Christie the pass to Oakley. Here's Christie. He's guarded by Johnson. Kicks to Kobe. Puts it up. He squares up and sinks it.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Knicks trail by 4. There's the screen. There's the dish to Ewing. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Right from the opening tip. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. At the line for 1. The free throw off from Ewing. Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Christie kicks to Davis. Passes it to Ward. From 17 feet out, and the shot is long. Outside, Kobe. He passes it Carter. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. That's 7 points for Vince Carter.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Now the pass to Houston. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Oakley. And here's the break. Christie kicks to Kobe. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. On defense, the Knicks. 4-point game. Pass to Christie. He feeds it to Oakley. Pass to Christie. Screen by Oakley. 5 to shoot. That's good. Christie's got his second bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Ward, the pass to Ewing. Davis is on it. New York moving it around. And it's Johnson penetrating. And that one hits back iron. Raptors leading by 6. Outside, Kobe takes a shot at the elbow. Kevin Willis is checked in for Charles Oakley. Davis dishes to Carter. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Dishes to Ewing. Passes to Ward. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Houston. And the Knicks miss again. Toronto's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Open shot, Carter. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 9 points for Vince Carter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Sprewell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Carter, the pass to Christie. He dishes it to Kobe. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Knicks trailed by 8. Sprewell, defended by Carter. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter hit. Oh, look out. Whoa.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
So it's the Knicks now. The Raptors getting the bucket. There's a good screen. Carter comes in with the double team. Houston guarded by Kobe. 5 on the clock. Here's Sprewell. Carter with the block.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've got every rebound.
And it's Willis finishing it off. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Toronto.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
And the Knicks with possession here. Down by 12. And the pass to Wingate. Gives him the lead pass. Camby, defended by Christie. 4 on the shot clock. Number 1. And nothing is falling for him right now. Raptors leading by 12. And Curry, here we go. Here's Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Duggan. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Here's Williams. After the made shot from Thomas. Pass to Willis. He kicks it to Curry. Fires for 3. Gets it to go. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
So it's the Knicks now, following the 3 from Curry. Pass to Wingate. Back to Thomas. That's good. Thomas got his second bucket of the night. Toronto leading by 14. Here's Williams. Willis the pass to Curry. Right side Curry. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Pass to Wingate. No one near him. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. They set the pick. Here's Christie. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Christie's got 6 points.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Can be good. And Toronto has possession, leading by 12. Outside Williams. He passes it to Christie. Back to Williams. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
And that one falls for Williams. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Raptors up by 15. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Thomas is out there with Wallace, and it's Cambion at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, in terms of interior defenders, I mean, he's right there with the best of them. His block totals are amazing.
Yeah, he can just swallow up some shots, and you better get it around him because you're not going to get it over him. You either go through him or around him, not over top of him.
Now, here's Bowes. The feed to Williams. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Thomas. Knicks trail by 12. The pass to Ward. kicks to Camby. Knocked loose. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Raptors leading by 10. Thomas a screen. Shot, high post. Bogues, good. Bogues has got his first 2 points.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Ward, rejected by Stewart. Bogues against Camby. Bogues kicks to Williams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for Charles Oakley. He's checked in for Toronto. And Williams drops them both. Knicks trailed by 14. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now the dish to Camby. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Camby's got 9.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Outside Williams. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Williams. But they'll get another chance. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
And the Raptors making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Thomas. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Now, you gotta love his determination.
Raptors leading by 10. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knicks have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Dishes it to Camby. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And 11 points for Camby.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Ward. He dishes it to Johnson. Passes it to Ward. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. And it's in off the backboard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bogues with it. In low to Oakley. Back to Bogues. Like it's 6. Shot's good by Oakley.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Knicks trailed by 8. And there's the pass to Ward. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Can be good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Now Now, here's Bogues. Gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 8.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
New York calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Knicks have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Number 1, he's covered by Brown. Curry with the defensive effort.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Bogues kicks to Curry. Back to Bogues. Feeds it to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J. And that one comes up a bit short. Knicks trail by 8. Back to Johnson. He's against Oakley. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by Bogues. Bogues has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Screen by Oakley. Now Bogues. Outside Curry. Pass to Thomas. His first shot coming late. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Candy. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket. Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked. That's what those alley-oops do, though.
And the Raptors call time here. So it's Toronto now. At one point, they led by 16. Now, here's Bogues. Not a lot of room. Here's Brown. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Man, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
So it's the Knicks now, after the made shot from Brown. Or the pass to Johnson. It's Brown with the drive. Thomas kicks to Brown. Number 1, Bogues defending. He kicks to Camby. 11 feet away. The shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Left side Curry. Left side Curry. And there's the feed to Bogues. That one wide left.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
Kicks it to Thomas. Number 1. He's covered by Brown. To the inside. Puts up the baby hook. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Raptors with some changes. Davis is checked in for Thomas. Carter comes in for Curry. And Kobe is subbed in for Bogues. free throw good from Brown. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Houston. New York moving it around. Ewing. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Bogues, he's checked in for Brown. Raptors leading by 9. Bogues kicks to Davis. Kobe. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
The dish to Johnson. Carter with the block. Now here's Kobe. 6 points for him. Oakley. He passes to Carter. He feeds it to Bogues. Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Can't hit. Nice D from Houston.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here's Sprewell. Ewing trying to get open, but they recover it. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That's good from Houston. Toronto with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Bogues kicks to Kobe. Right side, Kobe. Oh, trying for it. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Carter, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. In the third spot, Vince Carter, and of course, Kobe Bryant.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason and who might shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes.
Passes it to Ward. Wide open look, and that one's good. And so here's Toronto. 8-point game. Now here's Bogues, defended by Ward. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Christie's checked in for Toronto. On defense, New York. Back to Oakley. Makes it off the glass. Oakley's got 6 points. And so here is New York, trailing by 10. Here's Sprewell. Carter with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And so here is New York after the made shot from Oakley. There's the pick. There's the pass to Houston. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block, and a three-point play chance here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And free throw good from Houston. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. Christie the pass to Davis. Carter. Dishes it to Kobe. No good. Great defense that time from Ewing. Knicks trailed by 9. Moore defended by Carter. Pass to Houston. The three. Gets it to go. He has 7.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Christie kicks to Kobe. From deep. Again, the miss by Kobe.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Pass to Ward. He dishes it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. The pass to Houston. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead. The Raptors shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Here's Christie. 6 points for him. Here's Kobe. And he can't bank that one in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. He's actually been ugly to see.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And Toronto has possession. Christie the pass to Carter. Here's Christie. It's Kobe Bryant on the way. Corner shot, and that is good. Kobe's got 4 points in the quarter. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Raptors lead by 4. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello out there and welcome to the halftime report as the conference finals continue on 2K Sports. Toronto leading against New York. Their backs are against the wall now in the series. It's win or go home. Quite a show being put on by Vince Carter. 13 points, and he's been all over the defensive side of the court as well. On the Knicks side of things, they're managing to hang around. The assist total indicative of their unselfish play, spreading that ball around. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Houston.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with it.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Christie is out there with Kobe. And there's Davis, and there's Carter. And it's Oakley in at the power forward position. And it's Carter penetrating. Christie kicks to Oakley. Kobe. It's rebounded by Houston. New York trailing. Pass to Ward. New York moving the ball around. And then Ewing with the jam.
I give them a lot of credit. They didn't quit when they were behind. They really battled back here.
This has been a very impressive rally. The question is, can they keep the pedal to the metal, or will they run out of gas?
Toronto shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Outside, Kobe. Carter. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He's against Oakley with the fadeaway. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Left side, Kobe. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kobe's got 10 points in the game. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. New York calls timeout. Passes it to Ward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Houston. Toronto grabs the miss. Kobe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Christie. Outside for Davis. Good on the 13-footer. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Sprewell, defended by Carter. On the wing, Johnson. Feeds it to Ewing from 10 feet out, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And the Raptors with the ball, and the Raptors call time here.
But it looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Davis kicks to Kobe. The pass to Christie. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Christie, no good on that one. Knicks trail by 5. Houston, the pass to Ward. He kicks it to Ewing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sprewell. The finger roll finishes the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Christie kicks to Kobe. The feed to Carter. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Ewing.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Johnson outside. He passes to Ward. 6 to shoot. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Christie the pass to Kobe. And it's good. Kobe's got 12.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Now here's Ewing. He's got 8. Ward, the pass to Houston. Puts it up from 15. No good. Good work defensively by Carter. Raptors leading by 5. Kicks it to Kobe. Pass to Christie. The dish to Carter. And it's Carter again missing. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes to Ward. New York moving it around. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Vince Carter picks one up.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
The Raptors making a switch here. Willis is checked in. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Here's Christie. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Carter. Drops the inside lead. Carter's got 15.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
Knicks trail by 4. Dishes it to Ewing. Davis is on it. Fades and shoots. Toronto grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Christie kicks to Kobe. Pass to Willis. Here's Christie. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Christie. He dishes it to Kobe. Here's the 3. That is good. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Ward, the pass to Houston. Ewing. There's the pass to Houston. Kirby with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Willis. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Christie. Stewart's checked in for the Raptors. Williams comes in for Vince Carter. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 7. Williams kicks to Willis. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 6.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Feeds to Ewing. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Stewart.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Bryant hits the front of the rim and out. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Houston. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Christie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They're forcing the ball inside. It's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
The Raptors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Toronto. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Houston. Into Johnson. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 6 points.
Beautiful dish down low.
Raptors leading by 10. Here's Christie. He's got 11. Right side, Williams. Releases from 15. Gets it to go. He's got 10.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defenders something extra to have to worry about.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Christie kicks to Willis. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 12. The Knicks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Down low. Here's Houston. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Knicks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The Raptors making a switch here. Oakley's checked in. That's good from Houston. And here is Williams. 10 points for him. Carter left side. Back to Williams. That one falls coming off Carter's feed. And that's 13 points for Williams.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the 3 from Williams. Here's Sprewell. And right away, they answer with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that for a response?
He will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Ward. And Kobe gets it to go. Kobe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And there's the pass to Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 8 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but sinks right in. 26 points for him.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Outside Williams. Kobe dishes to Williams. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
1:09 left to play here in the third. Ward, he's guarded by Williams. Pass to Houston. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if the defenders are all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Houston. A shot by Williams, no good.
Good, tough defense there, getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
And the shot is good.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
The Raptors making a switch here, and he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Carter. Knicks trailed by 11. Passes it to Houston. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Ward. And a great job by Ewing contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Raptors. They're up by 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. We've got Thomas, also Johnson out there. And it's Cambion at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. 4 on the clock. And no good. Trying to use the glass. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. The pass to Houston. Defended by Oakland. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Kevin Willis is checked in for Charles Oakley. Two on the clock. Here's Houston. Good work defensively by Carter.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Now, here's Thomas. Fires from deep. That's good. 33 points for him.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Raptors leading by 8. Toby, the pass to Christie. And here is Willis. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Christie, defended by Ward. And it's Carter again missing.
He's still looking for his first 3-point of the second half after making just one in the first.
Johnson attacking. He uses both hands to keep it in. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this league disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here is Davis. The Knicks making a shot. And the rejection by Cambion. Thomas with the ball. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Now here is Davis. Kobe makes the cut. Johnson on him. Takes the turnaround J. The shot's good for Carter. Carter's got 20 points.
The turnaround jumper, that was a big beauty.
Pass to Houston. Misses off the left eye. Raptors leading by 6. And it is the clutch job of the nice game. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that one might count for a little more than 2 points when you finish this with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against the team that was already reeling a little bit. It's like body blow.
The Knicks making the switch here. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lock at 6. He gets to Ewing. That drops. Now Ewing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Toronto calls timeout. Six on the shot clock. Oh, touch off the pass.
They were sleeping on defense. With defense, they really didn't get a shot. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's awesome.
Well, at this stage, it's such a tight game. I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense is become vulnerable in the low block.
Sprewell defended by Carter. Now the free Ewing. He bends up the Houston. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Christie. Here's Kobe. And a foul on the shot. Kobe's number 2.
Well, just take a look at what Kobe's done tonight. He has 17 points and 4 assists. He's getting it done. He played by setting up his team and grabbing some nice boards, too.
Yeah, he's doing all those little things, and it's so important.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 7. Back to Ewing. Out of the pass to Ward. Here's Sprewell. Rebound by Kobe. Kobe's got his 6th rebound of the game, but then has one. Fires for Ewing. Here's Davis.
You see the defense had caught standing around that time, not giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more effort on the boards there.
And here are the Knicks now. 9-point game. The blocking fouls. The shot goes down. That's good for the Ewing. Raptors leading by 6. Christie gets the Kobe. Position Carter. Pass to Christie. Here's Willis. Pass to Christie. 6'6" junior on the wing. With the second and then Ewing's got 7 points in this game. Raptors got 9 points now. That's just 6 seconds.
You know, I'll say this about him. It looks like something Weber said sometimes because defenders just bounce off and he's driving the lane. What a finish.
Steve, some of the best highlights that you ever heard of season from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's his hands hit the ball and jump on the CC.
5 on the clock. Here's Sprewell. Gets it to go.
I'm back since last time.
Ewing. Good team defense in the second one.
The offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard. He's going to go out there and do this thing.
Chris Christie gets it over. It's to Carter. And that one goes off.
First jump shots go. That's a high percentage they can get. I'm not sure how they can get it over.
It's Ewing high post. That's just the team. They did it just once. Now there's a 3-point penalty to lead.
Especially from the 3-point line. They had far more attempts for his first game.
Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:37 left in the fourth. Here's Christie, defended by Ward. Christie gets it over. Up at 8 for the one. Logan's got 4 points in the quarter. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 20 left in the fourth quarter. And 4:20 left to play here in the fourth. Ewing started by this. Davis with the one. Patrick Christie. Run outside. The ball moving here by the Raptors. Open shot. Kobe. Misses off the right eye.
Out here in the second half, nice job moving, getting a good look, finding his range.
Runner off the bench from Davis. Takes it over. It's the screen. CD from him. And now the Knicks on the break. Rejected by Christie. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got to leave him some clock here.
Once we're moving.
Yep.
That's one out by Carter. Yes!
One step closer to W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And obviously time is a big factor here because they need to get points fast. Go for the steal, get your non-quick shot.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy is sent to the line. It doesn't convert.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Ward. Here's Houston. Goes back up. It's Sprewell. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another foul intention. Now, again, they're not ready yet.
That's right. No other option with the foul.
You got to extend the game here. Try to get that clock to move.
And the Raptors all time here. They're up by 3. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Oakley. Just one to the hoop. Yes!
Real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole crew from 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long, and thanks for watching the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Now let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.